Before we begin our time together, I want to invite you to just pause for a tiny second. If it feels okay and safe for you right now, go ahead and close your eyes. Place one hand gently over your heart. Take one slow, deep breath in through your nose and feel the air fill up your chest like a warm balloon. Let your shoulders drop and become soft. Let your mind become quiet and still. Now, let that breath out very slowly. As you do, imagine any stress or the pressure to be perfect just floating away. What if I told you that just three simple words, said with a truly kind heart, could stay with someone for a very long time? These words can keep echoing in their mind long after you have finished talking. It is not because the words are fancy or because you practice them in a mirror. It is because they create a moment of real, honest feeling. It is a moment her heart will hold on to, even when she is busy or not trying to think about it. Most people spend so many hours worrying about their messages. They try so hard to be funny or perfect or to look really impressive. But the truth is that liking someone is not a math problem. It is not something you can figure out with logic. It does not grow just because you worked hard at it. Instead, it lives in the quiet parts of our minds. It lives in the small, warm feelings that words can start when they are honest, when you are really there in the moment, and when you are showing your true self. Today, we are going to look at how to create those special moments. We are not going to use games or tricks. Instead, we will learn how to talk in a way that is real. We want to make someone feel like they are truly seen, like they are important, and like their heart has been touched. These three words we will talk about are not magic spells. They are just tools to help you build a deeper friendship when you use them with honesty, at the right time, and with deep respect. If this feels like something your heart needs today, please take a moment to show us your support. It helps this message reach more people who are looking for kinder and more honest ways to be with others. Stay with our group of caring people if you want to hear more about how our minds work, how to show your true self, and how to build connections that feel solid and real. Let us get settled in now and get very comfortable. This is your special time to just listen, think, and grow a little bit more. Why is it that most of our talks are so easy to forget? Think about the last time someone sent you a note that you actually remembered later that day. It was probably not just a basic hello or a polite question about how you are doing. It was likely a message that made you smile at your phone, or one that made you stop and feel something deep inside. What made those moments stand out? It is because they had a real feeling attached to them. They painted a little picture in your mind. They made you feel like that person really saw who you are. Most of the talks we have every day are very safe and polite, but they are also very easy to forget. We say things like, "How is your day going?" And we hear back, "It is good, how about you?" Then we say, "Fine, just busy." These words just fade into the background noise of our busy lives. Our brains do not save these memories because there is no weight to them. There is no wonder, no warmth, and no clear picture to look at later. But the part of our mind that handles feelings is like a painter. It only paints the moments that really matter, and it lets everything else get blurry. When your words have real feeling, curiosity, and love, they become something a person cannot forget. They stay in the mind during quiet times. They pop up when she is sitting alone or when the world is finally still. This is how we make a memory stick. A simple question about someone's day will disappear, but a sentence that starts a real emotion will stay for a long, long time. These three words are not just lines from a movie. They are honest ways to show what you want, what you notice, and what you truly value. You use them when you feel calm and sure of yourself. The first word is, "I want." This sounds very simple, but it is actually very strong. When you say "I want" with a calm and kind voice, you are taking care of your own wishes. You are not asking for permission to have a feeling. You are not just testing the water to see if it is okay. You are being clear and making a choice. For example, instead of saying, "Maybe we could go somewhere if you have time," you could try saying, "I want to take you out to dinner this weekend because I know a wonderful place you would love." Can you feel how different those two things are? One feels like you are not sure and you are waiting for her to lead. The other feels like you are standing on solid ground. This is not about being bossy. It is about showing that you are grown up in your feelings. You know what your heart wants and you are okay with saying it out loud. That quiet strength is very attractive. It is like being a leader who is also very respectful. When you say, "I want," you are also doing something very important for yourself. You are practicing being honest about your needs and your desires. So many people walk through life never saying what they really want because they are afraid of being rejected or they are worried about looking selfish. But there is a big difference between being selfish and being honest. When you say "I want" in a respectful way, you are inviting someone into your world. You are showing them a piece of your heart. You are being vulnerable enough to admit that you care about something or someone. That vulnerability is not weakness. It is actually one of the bravest things you can do. It shows that you trust the other person enough to be real with them. The second word is because. This tiny word is like a bridge. It turns a normal sentence into something very special and personal. Saying "I like talking to you" is sweet, but she might forget it. But if you add the word "because," everything changes. You could say, "I like talking to you because you have such a thoughtful way of looking at the world that makes me stop and think about things differently." Now, it is not just a nice thing to say. It is proof that you have been paying real attention. You notice something special about her mind and who she is. That kind of deep noticing is very rare, and it makes a heart feel very warm. Most talks stay on the surface, like a leaf on a pond. When you go deeper and notice how brave she is, or how funny, or how kind, you show that you are really there with her. Being that present is like a magnet. The word "because" gives your feelings a reason. It shows that you are not just saying empty words to make someone feel good. You are sharing something you truly observed. You are showing that you took the time to think about what makes this person special. In a world where so many people are distracted and half present, giving someone your full attention is one of the greatest gifts you can offer. When you tell someone exactly why you appreciate them or enjoy their company, you are holding up a mirror and showing them the best parts of themselves. Sometimes people do not even see their own beauty or their own gifts until someone else points them out. When you use the word "because," you become that person who helps them see themselves more clearly. The third word is "I appreciate." This is the word that can change everything between two people. Appreciating someone is much deeper than just giving them a compliment. A compliment is usually about how someone looks, like saying they have a nice dress. But appreciation is about who they are on the inside. You could say, "I appreciate how kind you are to the people around you." It is a very beautiful thing to see. When you say these words, you are showing that you see past the surface. You value her as a real person. You are choosing to be near her because you truly admire her, not just because you are lonely. Appreciation goes beyond the surface level. It touches on character, on values, on the things that truly matter in life. When you appreciate someone, you are recognizing the effort they put into being who they are. You are seeing the choices they make every day to be kind, to be thoughtful, to be genuine. These are not things that happen by accident. These are the results of a person's values and their commitment to living a certain way. When you notice these things and speak them out loud, you are validating all the hard work that person has put into becoming who they are. You are saying that you see them, really see them, and that what you see is worth celebrating. When you put these words together, they are very powerful. Imagine saying, "I want to see you again because I really appreciate the calm and happy energy you have. It makes my whole day feel lighter." That sentence creates a beautiful picture in her mind. She feels seen. She feels like she matters. She feels safe enough to show you more of her heart. This kind of sentence does so many things at once. It expresses your desire clearly without being pushy. It gives a specific reason that shows you have been paying attention. And it highlights something about her character that goes beyond just physical attraction. This is the kind of statement that sticks with someone long after the conversation ends. Why do these words work so well? People who study the mind say that we connect deeply when words create a happy memory that sticks to us. These words work because they are new and different from boring small talk. They work because they are very specific and show you are paying attention. And they work because they make a person feel safe. When you speak this way, you are not putting on a show. You are just being there, right in the moment. You are making small, real moments that her mind will want to play over and over again. That replaying is what makes you someone she will never forget. Our brains are wired to remember things that have emotional weight. Scientists have found that when we experience strong emotions, our brains release chemicals that help cement those memories into our long-term storage. This is why you can probably remember exactly where you were during important moments in your life, but you cannot remember what you ate for lunch 2 weeks ago. The emotional content makes the memory stick. When you use these 3 words with genuine feeling, you are creating an emotional moment. You are giving her brain a reason to hold on to this memory, to save it as something important and meaningful. You must use these words in a good way. The timing is very important. Do not try to force these words into every single talk. If you do that, it will feel like you are following a script, and it will not feel real. Use them in moments that already feel close, like after a deep talk or at the end of a great day together. Always make sure your voice and your body match your words. Keep your voice steady and calm. Keep your body relaxed and look her in the eyes with warmth. Do not rush and do not try to explain yourself too much. If she does not feel the same way, that is okay. You must respect her feelings. Building a connection is something two people do together. You should never try to push or chase someone. Let the friendship grow on its own through being together and respecting each other. The beauty of these words is that they work in so many different situations. You can use them early in a relationship when you are just getting to know someone. You can use them in a long-term relationship to keep the spark alive and to remind your partner why you chose them. You can even use them in friendships to deepen those bonds and show people how much they mean to you. The key is always the same. Be genuine, be specific, be present. When you speak from your heart and you take the time to really notice what makes someone special, your words will always land with impact. Think about the relationships in your life that mean the most to you. Chances are, these are the relationships where people have taken the time to really see you and appreciate you for who you are. These are the people who have noticed your quirks and your strengths, who have told you specifically what they value about you, and who have been brave enough to express their feelings honestly. You can be that person for someone else. You can be the one who creates those memorable moments. You can be the one whose words echo in someone's mind long after the conversation has ended. As we finish, remember that being attractive is not about being perfect. It is not about long messages or trying way too hard. It is about making those small moments that leave a mark on the heart. These are moments that feel real. These are the things her heart will remember even when life gets busy. When you speak with honesty and tell people you truly value them, you stop being just another person in the crowd. You become someone very special. Real connection happens in the quiet spaces between words. It happens when you put your phone down and really listen to someone. It happens when you notice the little things that make someone unique. It happens when you are brave enough to be vulnerable and honest about your feelings. These three words, I want, because, and I appreciate, are tools to help you create those moments of real connection. But they only work if you use them with a genuine heart. You cannot fake this kind of authenticity. People can sense when words are empty or when someone is just trying to manipulate them. But when your words come from a place of true caring and honest observation, they have a power that nothing else can match. If this talk helped you today, please leave a small heart in the comments below. Tell us about a time when someone said something that really stayed with you. Let's talk about what it feels like when someone truly touches our hearts. If you are ready to talk to people with more love and care, join us for more stories about how to build deep and lasting friendships. Your engagement helps more people find these messages about authentic connection and genuine communication. Every like, every comment, and every share sends this message further into the world where it can touch more hearts and help more people build the kind of relationships they truly desire. Thank you for being here with me today. Thank you for choosing to be more aware of your feelings. You are already making your life more real just by listening with an open heart. I am sending you a clear mind, a kind spirit, and a gentle strength. Until we talk again, take a deep breath, be right where you are, and always lead with respect. If you found value in what we shared today, I would be so grateful if you would help me reach 1,000 subscribers. Hitting that milestone means this message of authentic connection and genuine communication can reach even more people who need to hear it. When you subscribe, you are joining a community of people who believe in real conversations, honest feelings, and building relationships that truly matter. You are saying yes to more content about understanding yourself better, connecting with others more deeply, and creating moments that last. Your subscription is not just a number to me. It is a sign that this message resonates with you and that you want to be part of spreading more kindness and authenticity in the world. So please, take just a moment right now to click that subscribe button. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers so we can continue this journey together and touch even more hearts with the power of honest, heartfelt communication.